Hello everyone, my name is Junia Simbolon. I am a college student at the University of Lampung. My major is public administration. In public administration, many scientific topics are discussed. In my current video, I will discuss one of the scientific topics in public administration, namely public service. According to the Indonesian dictionary, service has two meanings. 1. Regarding or how to serve. 2. Efforts to serve the needs of others by earning a reward. 3. The facilities provided in connection with sale and purchase of goods of service. Based on the decree of the Minister of State Apparatus Enforcement number 63 of 2003, the definition of service is all form of service carried out by government agencies at the central, regional, and within the improvement of state-owned enterprise or regional-owned enterprises in the form of goods and or service, both in the framework of efforts to meet the needs of the community and in the context of implementing the provision of laws and regulation. In will public means general, broad, and crowded. Based on law number 25 of 2009 concerning public service, it is stated that definition of public service is an activity or a series of activities in the context of fulfilling service needs in accordance with statutory regulation for every citizen and resident for goods, service, and administrative service provided by public service providers. Thus, public service is the fulfillment of public needs for goods, service, or administrative service by state administrators. In the current condition of the COVID-19 pandemic, there are still many problems in public service in Indonesia. Problems that often occur in the public service sector are illegal levies, corruption, even people still provide bribes to get good and fast public service from the government, and many public service officers are rude and friendly when providing public service to the community. One of the problems or cases that have occurred in public service in Indonesia during the current COVID-19 pandemic is the Jiwasraya corruption case. Jiwasraya Insurance Limited Liability Company is a state-owned company agent in the insurance sector. This company offers service in insurance for accident, health, education, pension, and also life insurance. The corruption that occurred in a company that was found in 1859 was a big no case because it caused losses to the state of up to 16 trillion. This corruption case resulted in loss to the public or customers and even eliminated public trust in Jiwasraya. The Attorney General Office developed a corruption case in financial management and investment funds in the Jiwasraya Insurance Limited Company. The Attorney General Office examined 5 business witnesses who were investigated regarding the buying and selling process of share Jiwasraya. In the Jiwasraya case, the Attorney General Office has named 6 suspects. In addition, the Attorney General Office has also named a new suspect and 13 corporations as suspect in the Jiwasraya case series. The suspect is an official at the Financial Service Authority. They are suspect of violating Article 2, Paragraph 1 and Article 3 of Law Number 12 of 2001 concerning eradication of corruption crimes. The Central Jakarta District Court finally sentenced the 6 defendants in the Jiwasraya case. The panel of judges and the corruption claim gave the maximum sentence, namely life imprisonment and a fine. This case can be analyzed using a public administration approach. Based on the public administration approach, this case shows that public service in Indonesia are still very. This case can be analyzed using a public administration approach. Based on the public administration approach, this case shows that public service in Indonesia are still very bad. In my opinion, the Jiwasraya corruption case shows irregularity in public service such as ethics in public service. Jiwasraya ethical values according to public service standards are still ignored and are considered not as good and its administrative procedures. Therefore, the cultivation of ethics can be the basis for Jiwasraya and other public service so that they have a negative impact on service recipients and are able to increase public trust. Apart from the importance of ethics in public service, it also important that disclosure of the information is an important part, which is also important and strategic right for the community, because service cannot run properly if information is not obtained correctly and correctly. The lack of good performance of public service in Indonesia today is partly due to the lack of transparency and good participation in the delivery of public service. As in the corruption case that occurred Jiwasraya Insurance, the company ignored the rights held by the community to information health. As a state-owned enterprise, it is fitting for a company agents in the insurance sector to prepare financial reports and receive information correctly. However, the truth of the information presented Jiwasraya is doubtful because, based on the records of the Supreme Audit Agency, the company has often posted false profit signs 2006. First, there needs to be internalization of ethics and morals for public service officials, which can be in the form of application of non-corruption values such as honesty, caring, independence, discipline, responsibility, hard work, courage, simplicity, and justice. 2. It is necessary to increase control and supervision that can be done by increasing transparency of information, especially to the public, so that the government and non-government can jointly supervise public service. 3. The government must firmly provide law enforcement to suspects who have committed acts of violation or irregularities in providing public service in order to regain public trust. If these efforts can be safe and implemented, then public service in Indonesia will become good public service. According to the State Administration Institute, several criteria for good public service are as follows: simplicity, clarity and certainty, security, openness, efficiency, economical, equitable justice, timeliness, and quantitative. Thus, if the criteria for public service can be met, then public service in Indonesia will become good and quality public service, and public will also feel satisfaction from the public service provided by government officials or public service providers. Thank you for watching and stay healthy everyone. See you!